Yeah, before starting GTO 1, yesterday we look at GTO 2. Can any one of you tell me what are the activities that are conducted in GTO 2? Those who are present yesterday can answer this question. You was present yesterday. What are the activities that are conducted in GTO 2?
First, lecture it is given, lecture it is performed.
Okay.
And, we are given a slip, 4 topics are given. In that 4 topic, we have to choose one topic.
Don't tell in detail, just tell me the names.
Lecture it is done, then obstacle race is to perform.
Okay.
And individual obstacles are also there.
Okay.
Group task is also there. Then
Okay, it's fine. So my question is that why there is need of participating in this GTO in two parts, means GTO 1 and GTO 2. Anyone like to answer this question? So simply the activities that are conducted on first day is called as GTO 1 and the activities that are conducted on the day 2 are called as GTO 2. So I am going to take GTO 1 part, that is group discussion, group planning exercise, progressive group task and half group task. So let's move toward the first part, that is group discussion. Now can anyone tell me what is difference between these two images?
Right side is the GD and left side is the PPT discussion.
Tell me the small differences.
They are uniform.
Okay. This is PPT
This is
and this is
GD.
GD. What is difference between both of these two?
Screening,
Uniform, okay.
First one they are formal.
Here is formal uniform.
Yes.
Here each and every candidate has wear formal uniform, but in this there is proper uniform for GTO tasks. That is white shirt, white short, white socks and white shoes, sports shoes.
Sitting arrangement.
Sitting arrangement, yeah.
In the first
in
one.
In this PPT, the assessor sit in front of you. But in GTO process, you will not see the GTO officer. It will behind you. But it has his attention on each and every candidate. Which candidate is giving point or which candidate is just sitting there only. So, what is the third difference? In PPTs and GD, that is timing. In PPT, we get only 5 minutes, hardly 5 minutes. Those who are repeaters just get 2 to 3 minutes for discussion. But in the GD, we get 10 to 15 minutes. Again, what is the fourth difference? Topics, yeah. In this, we have to discuss on what story we have made in that picture perception, what we have written there. But here the topics are given to you. Topic. Yeah, this was all about. We will move ahead. What they are looking for in this group discussion. The first point is the awareness level. Where the awareness level came in the group discussion? The topics that are given to you, how much you know about that? Do you read newspaper? Do you read daily newspaper? Do you watch current affairs? That is where the awareness level is checked. The second point is the ability to reason your view with knowledge and logic. What are your views about that topic? You must be able to reason that view. You must have a proper reason that this is the reason, that's why I am saying this and I am right. So this is the second part, and third part is the power of expression. You know that the power of expression is much important in discussing. When you are in a group, then power of expression is much important. Fourth point is the way to interact with others. While interacting in a group, are you being rude to others? Means the person who is opposing your views, are you getting rude to others? Your tone also matters. That initiative. Suppose the group is misleading. Suppose we have a certain topic and the group is discussing about something different only. Then it is your initiative, means you should take initiative to take the group towards right direction. Then confidence to face the group. Do you have confidence to face the group? That is also checked in this activity. Influence group with your logic. This is also one important point. We will move ahead. Then variety of topics in GD. First of all, I would like to clear you that in the GD there are two rounds. In the first round, the choice is given between two topics, and we have to choose one of them topic by discussing with each other in the group. But the second round, GTO will come in front of you, read the topic for once, and he will go, and you have to discuss at that point only. And each topic has 3 leads. As you can see the example, I will read it for you. Education system has become a business in India. What should be done to improve the level of education in India? And the first lead is completely privatizing education. Second lead is eradicating reservation and giving chance to talent. Adopting the Western education system to enhance the education system. Then every candidate will have different opinion about this topic. Someone will say that the completely privatizing education will improve the education level in India. Someone will say the second lead or third lead. So the lead you are choosing, choose that lead that you have more knowledge and you can reason your views. Suppose you have chosen privatizing education, then you must have knowledge about that. You must have some information that statistical data, what statistic data says, that you must gather before going to SSB, not at that time. Points to remember in GD. The first and important point, that is timing. At what timing you are speaking? Are you speaking at when whole group is speaking? Means there is fish market and you are trying to put your point at that point, but that is wrong timing. Then when to put your point? When in each and every group discussion a point came when the whole group keep quiet. No one has any point to talk about. That was the right point. That is the right point to put your point, and you must put your point with confidence. Second and important point is voice. In which voice you are speaking. If you are speaking in low voice, then no one will hear you. Someone will definitely cut your point and start his point. So your voice must be louder, but not rude. It must be louder but not rude. Effective listening. What the other candidates are talking about, what points they are talking about, you must listen to them. And then only you will support to them that I agree with this point, I agree with the point of chess number 12, something. Or you can, suppose you want to oppose, then you must listen first of all, what is his point. Then fourth point is the confidence in speaking. This is also very much important, that which confidence you are speaking with. Then the common mistakes that are made in the group discussions are repeating others' point. Suppose there is one topic and you don't know anything, मतलब आपको कुछ भी पता नहीं है उस टॉपिक के बारे में, तो आप लोग क्या करते हैं, वो सामने वाला बोल रहा है ना, 2 मिनट के बाद वही पॉइंट बोल देंगे, ऐसा करते हैं. लेकिन वो जो GTO होता है ना, वो ऑफिसर लेवल का होता है, मतलब उसका माइंड ऑफिसर ही होता है. वो उसको पता चल जाता है कि भाई इसने रिपीट किया है, लायक नहीं है, क्योंकि ये खुद का पॉइंट दे नहीं सकता ना, क्या काम करे फिर. Second point is don't try to generalize by saying all the 3 leads are equal. So हम क्या करते हैं, हमारे पास 3 leads होती हैं लास्ट में. जब when we came at the end of group discussion, someone will definitely say in each and every group that all the 3 leads are equal and we should give equal importance to all the 3 leads. But this is not a proper attitude. You have given 3 leads to discuss. You have to discuss. And the important point is that there is no conclusion in the GD. While in the PPT you have to conclude your common story, but in this you don't have to conclude. So next point is don't be rude to others. This happens sometimes when you are not getting chance, means others are only speaking, then what you try to do, you try to be rude to others, but this is not a proper attitude. Don't dominate. Then what is meant by dominate? Can anyone tell me?
Suppressing other or trying to surpass someone.
He's only speaking himself and not giving chance to others.
Right. He is speaking himself. He has said 5 to 6 points. Then also he is not stopping. He is not letting others to speak. That is called as dominating. Never dominate the group discussion. If you are given 5 to 6 points, it is enough, more than enough. Don't get excited and stand up from the chair. क्या करते हैं आपको बताता हूँ मैं. मेरे बारे में मतलब मैं स्क्रीनिंग के लिए गया था ना भोपाल में, तब हुआ था एक बंदा था मेरे साइड पे, वो ऐसे बैठा था और ग्रुप डिस्कशन जैसे शुरू हुआ ना, वो ऐसे झुक गया. उस साइड पे 10 बंदे थे और हम 2 यहाँ इस साइड पे थे. तो क्या हुआ, हम डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए पूरे ग्रुप से. पॉइंट ही नहीं दे सकते, सुन ही नहीं रहा है कोई. तो फिश मार्केट तो बहुत होता है, लेकिन इस एटीट्यूड की वजह से वो भी चला गया, हमको भी लेके चला गया. So, ये आप ध्यान में रखना. This point should be remembered that you should be in your area only. Don't go to the other area. Don't use your arms too much. That is the point that I am saying to you, that this is your area and you must move your hands in this area only. Don't go out of that. Don't keep looking at GTO. क्या करते हैं, जैसे ही एक पॉइंट बोला तो देखते हैं GTO ने देखा कि नहीं, उसकी तरफ देखते हैं. तो ऐसा नहीं करने का, वो देखता है, सब देखता है वो. So we will move towards our next activity, that is group planning exercise. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between these two images? See carefully. शेवटला दिसायला लागले ना. What is the difference between these two images?
First one, they are observing from.
Okay, you are right. In this picture, these candidates are observing something. The image is not that much clear, but I will tell you what is that. And in this picture, they are reading something. So what they are reading is that narrative or a problem statement that is provided to them. And in this part, they are discussing. Then what they are discussing, we will look ahead. Look that ahead. Create something. Yeah. So this is the map that is provided to you, and this map will be always in front of you in this whole activity. First of all, the GTO will explain you everything. That here is one school, here is a lake or sea, something, or Manala is 30 kilometer ahead from this road. Then here is some forest. This everything will be explained by the GTO at that point, and after that the GTO will read the problem statement for you, and the problem statement will be divided after that, and you will be provided with 5 minutes to read that and understand each and every problem. So there is not only one problem in whole situation. There will be 5 to 6 problems max to max, and you have to first of all prioritize them and write the solution. You will be provided with 5 minutes to read that problem statement. After that, a page will be provided to you, and you have to write priority and the solution. How are you going to solve that? And you are a group of 8 to 10 people. It will depend on how much members or how much candidates are in your group. Then you should divide according to that, according to your priority. We will move ahead. So this is one example of the problem statement. Here are 8 friends. I will not read the whole statement, but you will be provided with the resources. Again, resources means there will be one jeep or something, or first aid, hospital will be there is a one common logic that hospital will be definitely in city, because it is city, hospital, police station. These are the hidden resources. They do not write it clearly that hospital is there in that city, but you have to काय म्हणतात, विचार करायला आपण तिथं असणार आहे ते. What they are looking for, ability to grasp the written. First of all, the GTO will narrate you the problem statement. This is the first time, and 5 minutes will be provided to read. Then why so much time is provided to you? That is the question. The time is provided because you must clearly understand the number of problems. First of all, the candidates अक्षरशः ओळखू शकत नाही की किती प्रॉब्लेम आहेत. एक जण म्हणते 4 प्रॉब्लेम आहेत, एक जण म्हणते 3, एक तर 2च म्हणते. असं असतं बरं खरं. तुम्हाला काय प्रॉब्लेम वाचायचं आहे ते प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट पूर्णपणे आणि किती प्रॉब्लेम आहेत ते समजून घ्यायचं आहे. सेकंड इज द लॉजिकल अप्रोच. हाऊ यू आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लेम. देर आर 4 to 5 प्रॉब्लेम. First is the foremost priority. Then how you are going to divide your group. Are you going to send 2 people, 3 people, or whole group at one problem only? Then prioritizing the problem. This is also one of the important point. That how you are prioritizing. First thing you must keep in the mind while prioritizing is that life is the most important. The person who is injured or seriously injured, there will be definitely one person who is seriously injured. You must help that person first of all. And the problems will be simple only, that the terrorist attack is going to conduct at that point, and the CM is going to come by that road only. Like that problems will be there, or the fire is set near the village, and one river will be also there. Then you understand what is the solution for that. What is the solution?
Pumping out the water from
River water है, आगे जान की. Then power of expression. This is also one of the important. Approach. The first point I have explained you, identifying the problems and prioritizing the problem. Second point is the identifying the resources. That is also I explained you. Write your solution for each problem in order of the priority. The sheet that is provided to you, first of all you should write your priority, and then according to that priority you are going to solve that. Simple word. Don't forget the aim and make sure to achieve that. What is the aim? There will be definitely one aim in that problem statement, whole problem statement. What will be that? Suppose you are a group of 8 to 10 people and you are going to volleyball match, which is 20 to 30 kilometers side. While going through that road, you will be facing 4 to 5 problems, and you have to solve that and reach at that volleyball match. We will move to our next activity, that is progressive group task. Then why it is named progressive? Progressive.
You need to progress.
You have to make progress.
Yeah.
Progression.
Here you can see that this candidate sitting on something. This candidate is walking on something. What are they?
Obstacle.
Obstacles. Yeah. So you can see that there are different colors of obstacle, white, red. You will see that ahead in the rule section. So in this activity you will be provided with the 4 obstacles one by one. Suppose here is the first obstacle, then at some distance, second, third, fourth, and the level of difficulty will increase as you cross, as you go ahead. And in this picture, you can see that this person is handling something to that person. What is that?
Load.
Yeah, you are right. So the load will be provided in each activity. Progressive group task, half group task, command task, and final group task. And you have to take that load with you. And what are the helping materials? Right.
Rope.
Our first rule is the group rule. What this rule means that suppose you are a group of 8 people and one obstacle is there, as there are 4 obstacles, first of all you have to cross one obstacle. Then group rule says that whole 8 candidates should cross the first obstacle. Then and then only you should go to the, you are able to go to the next obstacle. So this is the rule number 1. Rule number 2 is the distance rule. The distance greater than 4 feet. 4 feet कितना होता है? कितना होता है? इतने से बड़ा डिस्टेंस आप जंप नहीं कर सकते. आपको ब्रिज बनाना है. और ब्रिज किससे बनाएंगे?
बल्ली फट्टा रो.
So sometimes happens that the GTO reduces the distance. He will say that the 3 feet distance should not be jumped. You should bridge it. हमारे टाइम तो 2 feet इतना सा डिस्टेंस था, बोला जंप नहीं करने का, ब्रिज बनो. ऐसा होता है. मतलब वो आपको प्रेशर में डालने का ट्राई करते हैं. आपको उस टाइम पे सॉल्यूशन निकालना पड़ता है. Third rule is the color rule. As you have seen in that picture, there were 2 colors I think, but there are 3 colors: white, red and blue. White color can be touched by candidates, helping material and third what? Load. Yeah. Second color is the red. Red color should not be touched by anyone. Third is the blue. Blue can be touched by candidates but cannot be touched by rope, means helping material and load. And another rule I forgot to write, that you should not touch to the ground. While crossing the obstacle, you, your helping material and load should not be touched to the ground. That is one of the important points. Fourth rule is the rule of rigidity. What are the 2 rigid objects or 2 rigid helping material that we have?
बल्ली
Balli
फट्टा.
fatta. Rule of rigidity says that we cannot tie them together. Once upon मतलब ये बल्ली है और ये फट्टा है, इसको टाई करके ब्रिज बनाओ, ऐसे नहीं चलता है. Fifth rule is the rule of infinity. As you can see that in this picture, this is the starting line. Are you able to see last bench? This is the starting line and this is the ending line. So one of you might say that there is no line here in this gap. We can cross this obstacle by from side, but it is not like that. These lines are extended to infinity. Start line and end line are extended to infinity. Means at any cost you have to solve that problem. Then comes our most important rule. It is not a rule, but it is the solution, that how you are going to solve that obstacle. This rule is applied to all 4 tasks, which are the PGT, HGT, FGT and commanders. This rule is applied for everyone. So what this rule says, do you know cantilever?
Yes.
Cantilever पता है? Seesaw? Seesaw पता है? Seesaw का main concept क्या है? पहले तो सेंटर चाहिए. सेंटर के बिना तो सीसो काम नहीं करेगा. बराबर है. दूसरा क्या है, जब हम यहाँ पे वेट डालते हैं तो ये ऊपर आ जाता है. तो ये ऊपर नहीं आए, इसलिए क्या करना चाहिए? सपोज इधर 80 kg का कोई इंसान बैठा है, तो इधर भी हमको 80 kg का इंसान बिठाना पड़ेगा, तो ये इक्वल हो जाएंगे. तो हमारे पास फट्टा होता है, फट्टे से हम सेंटर कहीं पे तो टिका देंगे ऐसे. लेकिन जिस डायरेक्शन पे हम जाने वाले हैं उससे अपोजिट कोई फोर्स होना चाहिए, तभी तो हम आगे जा पाएंगे. नहीं तो क्या होगा? गिर जाओगे. कॉमन मिस्टेक्स, टचिंग ऑफ रेड कलर. ये मिस्टेक, दिस इज द मिस्टेक दैट इज नॉट, मतलब किसी को पता नहीं चलता कि उसने रेड कलर टच भी किया है. तो उस टाइम पे क्या करने का? एट दैट टाइम वी हैव टू इन्फॉर्म दैट कैंडिडेट दैट यू आर टचिंग रेड कलर, डोंट टच दैट कलर. एंड सपोज यू टच दैट कलर, by mistakenly you touch red color, then what you are going to do at that time? Repeat that task. Simple. Second word is looking towards GTO. When you are solving the problem and suppose you have given some point, do like that, put the balli here, put fatta here, and you have given point, then the question comes in your mind that GTO is looking at you or not. then you look at GTO. Don't do like that. Not listening to others means we are a group of 8 people. Someone will definitely get good idea that by this way there is not a single way to solve the problem. There will be many ways to solve the problem, that obstacle. So listen to the others, what other candidates are saying. Fourth point is not giving any idea. Means पिछले पिक्चर में अब पीछे नहीं जाऊंगा मैं. क्या करते हैं, पीछे खड़े हो जाते हैं, 4-5 बंदे कर रहे हैं ना, मैं आराम से लोड लेगा एक हाथ में, ऐसे खड़ा रहेगा, कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, वैसे भी नहीं करने का, पॉइंट्स कुछ ना कुछ तो देना ही है. Then comes our fourth activity, that is half group task. Why it is named half?
Half group.
Half group.
Half group. Because you were a group of 8 people, it will be reduced 4. Why it is reduced to 4?
Based individuals.
To assess you what they are looking for, your ability. Suppose at कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गया जिसकी वजह से आप 8 का जो ग्रुप था, मतलब प्रोग्रेसिव ग्रुप टास्क में आप आइडियाज नहीं दे पाए, बहुत ज़्यादा बंदे थे, इसलिए रिपीटर्स थे स्पेशली उस केस में. तो हाफ ग्रुप टास्क में वो आपको सेपरेटली देखते हैं कि बंदे में दम है कि नहीं, वो कर सकता है कि नहीं. तो इसमें ये होता है. तो दिस वॉज माई पार्ट. नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज इंटरव्यू एंड कॉन्फ्रेंस. दैट विल बी कवर्ड बाय अमृत राज.